So this is my presentation on the island of Cuba. So what is the geography like on this island? So Cuba is the largest island in the Caribbean, just south of Florida, surrounded by turquoise waters, lush mountains, fertile plains, sandy beaches, and it has the Sierra Maestra mountain range. Cuba's history is marked by Spanish colonization and America helping Spanish gain its independence. In 1959, Fidel Castro helped Cuba gain its independence from Spain, turning the country into a socialist state. The revolution and its aftermath has shaped Cuba's modern political and cultural identity, along with it being partially controlled by America. Next, on the lines of Cuba's geography, let's talk about Cuba's diverse wildlife. Cuba has a very diverse wildlife, including many species, such as the Cuban crocodile, bee hummingbird, and the smallest bird on the planet. This country has many national parks, just like inside of America, to help preserve this wildlife diversity and natural beauty. Next, let's talk about the culture of Cuba, starting with festivals and traditions in Cuba. Cuba is known for its lively festivals such as Carnival, which celebrate with parades, music, dancing, and is also very famous for its Afro-Cuban traditions, such as music dance styles, salsa, and rumba, deeply embedded into the Cuban culture. Next, let's cover the Cuban culture and cuisine. Cuban culture and cuisine is mainly a blend of Spanish, indigenous, and African culture. This can be well reflected through music and dance, which is very central in Cuban culture. This can also be seen through different food, as many of their foods are very spicy, have African spices, or is mainly meat centered, which is a very popular thing in these regions. Finally, let's talk about Cuba's importance in the modern world. So Cuba's importance in the modern world is mostly shaped by their biomedical advancements, including biomedical knowledge, reports, and diagnostics, their biomedical exports, such as vaccines, drugs, and other medical devices, and their very well created colleges and schools for biomedicine, which includes people coming from other countries to Cuba just to learn biomedicine. And this is very important as Cuba is still able to export this knowledge and products even though they face a very large domestic energy crisis and economic strain. Thank you for listening to my presentation. And these are the sources I used. Everything highlighted in red is the full name of the source.